Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to speak about something completely different. I think it's needed to be out there in the air as well on my channel. I have seen it on some other places, people speak about it, but I think for some reason it needs to be spoken about a little bit more, so even the generations now know that your appearance matter in many different ways. So today I want to talk about how to be polished and look elegant on budget. There is really not anything you need to invest to. It doesn't have to be luxurious handbag, it doesn't have to be expensive jewelry, as I'm wearing my Tiffany necklace, but I haven't worn it in a long time, guys, so I decided to put it on today. I'm not speaking about you going out there spending a ton of money for you to, prove your worth to people. I am speaking about very basic human manners which has been missing out there, or people maybe forget about it. So I just want to mention these things so it's out there from me. Anyway guys, welcome back to my channel one more time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, so we can see each other here every Friday. So guys, we all have certain tics we are not aware of. It's true, we are not aware of many of them. If I can give you one advice, the first advice, which I think it's one of the greatest things for me, which I started doing, is actually this camera in front of me, talking to the camera, and watching me for another hours when I'm cutting this video. Because guys, I see my tics, I see things which annoy me about myself, the way I say certain things annoy me, and I can improve myself to become better. So I highly recommend you to take your phone, put it somewhere, and talk to the camera for few minutes, just few minutes. As well, take a walk so you can record yourself to see how you walk, or stand up and record yourself to see like what it is, what you could improve on yourself. And I think the camera is really, really good tip, guys. So many things you're going to learn about yourself, about your tics, about your posture, about the way you interact, and that's just with you. That's just with you. So imagine if it's in public, it's with more people, it's probably even more intensive, So try that. I would recommend you to do it like as soon as possible, guys. Swear to you, this camera has been really big improvement for my life. So let's speak about wardrobe. So yeah, there's so many trends, so many options, and we want it all, right? But guys, if there is one thing which I have learned in the past, actually a few months, I don't know, it's been a while. Just kidding, it's been a while, but I've been more aware of it in the past few months. So if you're purchasing ready to wear, be aware of if you are cool tone or if you are a warm tone person, because there are colors which are going to make you look almost sick if they don't complement your cool or warm tone undertone of your body. We all have it. There is no person who doesn't have it. Some may have more neutral, there can be between. Good for them. But I'm cool tone, guys. I'm super cool tone. So warm tones don't look good on me. So if you're going to buy wardrobe and you are just like, I'm going to put basics to my closet, you cannot go wrong with it. Yes, you can. So I have my teddy bear coat from Max Mara. Big investment. So I always wanted the caramel color. I love the caramel color. That's so beautiful and elegant, right? But we went to Max Mara, I put it on, and I'm looking at my husband like, what do you think? He's like, I don't know about it, something doesn't work there. So I try on my gray, And he's like, that's it. Yeah, that's your color. So the caramel, of course, it's very warm tone. The grey one is cool tone. I don't look good in beige, and I don't look good in caramel tones. I don't look good in warm tones. I look good only in the cool tones. And I can tell you guys, I'm gonna put a picture of me with like orange tone and fuchsia tone, so you can see how my face like is light, like looking like, you know, complementing my face, my features, my makeup like a pop. And the other one, it gives me this look like I have a flu, I would say, you know, like you look like you haven't slept forever. So it's very important to be aware of these things, because you see something on someone and you love it, right? You're just like, damn, this is amazing, I really love it. Then you go, you try it on, and you are just like, something is missing. Maybe you just need to try it on in different color. And how you find out is by the veins on your wrist. You can as well, you know, take a picture of yourself, or if you have it, whatever, like with makeup, of how you usually are, or maybe actually without makeup, guys, because the cool tones and warm tones as well, you know, it's good to know when you're buying makeup, because many people buy wrong makeup for themselves, wrong tones of eyeshadow, lipstick, blush, foundation, all these things matter. I mentioned it in my previous video. And just have a picture of your head, you know, and put different colors, like big block, stretch it out on your Instagram, when you create in like post to your story. Just put it there. You don't have to post it, delete it after, or save it and delete it then, and just put like one color at the time. Delete the color, put another color, and then go through the pictures, and you will see which colors are for you and which colors aren't for you. It's gonna make your life so much easier next time you don't know what to wear, because everything is like, you know, really trust me on that. It's big help, big help. Another wardrobe mistakes people still do, we still do it. It's 2024 and we still do it. The trends, right? Trendy shoes, clunky shoes, white shoes, shoes with too much of going on there. Guys, leave it for the influencers who receive these things for free or as a gift, or they get paid for to wear it, promote it, and they return it. Leave it for them, yeah? Just because they wear it and it's going to be trend, it does not mean it's something which you should spend your money on. Not everybody wants to think about everything as investment piece. I personally not. But there are certain things which really look good only on a picture, and they are very not practical for real life. So think about it next time you're going to buy the trendy shoes you just saw on social media. You remember a year ago, it was the clunky shoes, the Valentino. Whole world was wearing them, everybody, all colors, everywhere. Have you seen it anywhere now? Or the Prada shoes, the white shoes with the big bucket, which was for like your headphones. Why would any woman want to wear it? If you want to be elegant, you know, you want to create certain connection to yourself and look certain way of, like, you represent yourself, you know, you are not just like a hanger with items on, but you have connection to who you are, and you represent who you are by what you wear. That is very connected, don't forget that, very important. As well, ripped jeans. Do I have to say anything about ripped jeans? Honestly, why? I mean, I understand if your jeans have like the little, you know, like a little peeled, you know, for the design, but if there is a hole. As well, guys, speaking of jeans, the super baggy jeans, which make you look like a rapper from the 90s. Why would you do that to yourself? What is going on if you think that is good. You can wear Hermes bag and Chanel blazer, but if your jeans make you look like you are a rapper from the 90s, it just does not create this chicness, you know, this elegant feminine look. It just does not. Maybe that's what you're going for. Maybe you are very boyish, but honestly, there is loose jeans which look lovely. You have them nicely fitted, you know, they slightly hug your hips, and then they are loose. But if they are so loose that three of you can fit in it, maybe not ideal. We are in winter time, we're wearing scarf, some of us have pets. You know, fuzzies happened. You know the fuzzies which you put this beautiful cashmere scarf and your beautiful black coat has all these fuzzies everywhere on it. Guys, get yourself a roller. Get yourself a roller. Just do it. You don't have to get like the one which, if you are like very environment friendly, which you like ripped off, which has like, you know, the tape on in a roll, but you can get yourself the ones which they have in hotel rooms, which are like the very spiky fabric going a certain way, and you just like slide it on your fabrics to remove the fuzzies. Does that one work the best? It does not work the best. The rolling one, which is like a tape, right? That one works the best, but if you are more environment friendly, go for that one. As well, you can buy it anywhere, really. Like, just Google it. Like, as well, ladies, handbags. Take the mess out. There is no reason why you should have your entire life in your handbag. Just no, don't do that to yourself. If your handbag is so heavy that it looks like a luggage, there is something wrong. Like, no, just don't do that. Take the trash out, your papers. Do you need all the receipts there? Does your wallet need all these receipts? What do you do with it? Take your phone, type it to your phone, create files. If you are counting how much you spend on what you spend on, you don't need them physically. As well, carrying heavy perfumes in your bag. Why do you need them? Get yourself a travel size. Now you have so many options of buying yourself the little containers that you pump your perfume. You know, you can make your life much easier in so many ways, and carrying bag which look like you have your entire world there, like your entire home there, like you live in it. It just doesn't give you the very elegant look. And as well, carrying it on your shoulder, you know, it creates like the shape of your body, like it's too heavy, you know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. You know what I am obsessed with? I'm learning how to do it. I'm watching videos, and I will show it to you once I make it perfect. The French bun, like the French messy bun, which, who was wearing that? Brigitte Bardot. Guys, let's bring that look back. Let's bring that elegance back for ourselves. Like, I do like this. I like silky looking hair. I do like it. But not every day we can do that, right? If you don't have the possibility of keeping it up all day long looking like that, not all of us have the quality. I think the classic French bun, messy bun, which is messy looking, but it's really not, because it takes you quite time to create it. Like, like you need to really study how to do it. It's so elegant. I think it looks perfect for work. It looks perfect for evening, date night. It will look good really even on a beach, honestly. Like, even in ski resort, unless you put the helmet on. Honestly, perfection. If you know, don't want to do it, low bands look very cute as well, or the ponytails which you tie down, you know, like you have your hair. I personally love when the hair is on the side, when you put like ponytail, down ponytail. I think it looks very feminine, very elegant. Obsessed with that. These are hair styles which will always make you look elegant, feminine, and everybody will look at you. So the next thing I want to mention, guys, very important in my opinion, manicure. Not everybody wants gel. I get it. It's not for everyone. But manicured nails are incredibly important. You don't have to go for gel. Like, I like neutral tones. The nail art, please leave it for teenagers. There is nothing feminine, elegant. I had to cut, guys, because the memory on a disk just ran out, so I just had to delete some files. Anyway, back to manicure. You don't have to spend money on manicure in a salon. You can just manicure your nails at home. Step number 1, keep them clean. Nothing behind your nails. You're cooking, wash your hands. You make sure your nails are clean. Push the cuticles in. You can gently cut them. Get yourself good quality Tweezerman scissors or something like that. Gently cut them. Use oils. You don't even have to put nail polish on if you don't like. One thing which I really wanted to mention is this. Slouching, your body posture, guys. Like, we all, I'm sorry, I'm gonna move my camera so I don't have to slouch. We all do it sometimes, right? But to me, as long as it's sometimes and you correct yourself, okay. But if all your life you're walking around like, have you ever watched Simpsons and the very rich guy there? You know, the one with the, like, he has a cat-shaped head, bald, and he has side hairs. Have you ever think of the way he walks is not cute? The way you walk is so important. If your handbag is too heavy, take things out of your handbag. If you have issues with your health, fix it. Work on it. I know it's not easy. Pilates, yoga, chiropractor. You can get yourself there, you know, the things which hold you. I don't believe in corsets, honestly, but things you can hold your shoulders back. Fix it, because if you are 20, 30, 40-year-old and you are slouching all the time, it's going to create serious problem for you in the future. That's a first. And the second, the visual part, it just does not look ladylike, it doesn't look cute, it's not attractive. It's always going to make you look certain way, in a certain way insecure. It's just not working for you. And you can again have a Chanel and Hermes and diamonds and Bentley and private jet. You know, you cannot buy class. That is something we all know about, right? And class is not just, you know, how to hold glass of champagne, or you eat in a Michelin restaurant, or you are wealthy, or you wear Loro Piano. No. Class is how you represent yourself, you know, as well. Very important. That is like the main part, actually, because you can have all that, and if your personal representation doesn't show certain way, nobody's gonna believe it. They're not gonna believe it. And people say, they're not gonna know. Yes, they're gonna know. I like that, by the way, the little saying on social media. I think it's super cute. They're not gonna know. How are they gonna know? They're gonna know. So, not this, not this. You see, like, no. Don't slouch. Don't slouch. Perfumes. This is a big one for me. Again, no matter how wealthy and amazing and what you can afford, if I can smell your perfume before I see you, you're using too much. Be very aware that there is other people around, especially if you go to meetings, not just that, life period, restaurants. You know, some Japanese restaurants require people not to wear perfume. Yeah, because it interacts with everything, right? Especially if you're wearing very heavy perfumes and you really shower yourself in it. The whole room, every single person is going to be affected because of you. So you have to be really aware of how you use your perfumes. Less is more. That goes for makeup, that goes for manicure, that goes for what you put on, that goes for perfume, guys. Very important. Do not shower yourself in perfumes. It's just gonna make you appear like you a person who don't know what you're doing. I used to work with someone and she will use the heaviest perfume on the market, very expensive, but she wanna know everybody to know how much she spent on a perfume, right? Which one it is. So she will always say, oh, it smells amazing, it's so expensive. Yeah, we all know it. But if everybody's choking, it may not ideal, you know, like your, how you call it, like be aware as well about other people, not just yourself. The sun, the earth doesn't run around you. You're not, in Miami we say, the last Coca-Cola in the desert doesn't, sorry. No, be aware of these kind of details. Spider lashes. Oh my goodness. So this trend with the lashes started, when guys, 10 years ago? I think so. Yes. I really don't understand what is the deal there with the spider lashes. There are so many options of what you can do when you put the extensions on, and they make you look gorgeous. They're gorgeous, right? But so many of ladies, they prefer to put this tarantula on their eyes, and it like doesn't look anything, you know. It just looks, it makes you look kind of messy, and it makes you look like you don't know what you're doing, and it looks so obviously fake. Like, you don't have to put the maximum of what they have. The thing is, same with Botox, filler, right? These things should enhance what we have, not to restructure. Because if you go too much with anything in life, it's just going to make you look bad. And that goes very much for the lashes too. And you know, when you have too many of them, you cannot control them non-stop, right? And there is always one. There's always one which goes sideways or is falling off. Be really aware that, you know, if I cannot tell what eye color you have, you know, it makes your eyes actually smaller if it's done this way. And I think eyes are like the, you know, the gate to our soul. You show your happiness, you show your emotions. It's your soul, that's who you are, and you represent it through here every single day. Like, people will know if you know how you feel and things like that. And if you're covering your eyes with these heavy lashes, I don't know. How do you wear sunglasses, first of all? How do you sleep with that thing? Another thing I want to mention, and I think I'm gonna cut it here, guys. Scratching and shivering. Example. Me and my husband, we came to Prague. We hired this woman to go with us for immigration because we had something we needed to, something complicated we needed to take care of because it was a long time, right? And as we are in this very important meeting, this woman sits next to us. It's her, me, my husband. I'm a little bit in between because she was negotiator, so we give her like the main space. And the person is behind glass. It's immigration, so in US it's different, but in Czech Republic they have a glass, so you can barely hear them, and they are not loud, so you can barely hear them, period. So this woman, she had coat on in very loud fabrics. Like, guys, I wanted to grab her hands and say, stop please, what is going on? Are you feeling okay? It was, first of all, I could not hear the guys speaking over this lady shivering and scratching herself everywhere. And I don't know if she was aware. That's how I do the video, so you know what is your tick, and maybe it's something you can really benefit from and improve, because it was insane. Imagine you sitting in an important meeting as we did. Immigration is pretty important, and somebody is acting like this the whole time. I was just like, why did we pay her? Because this is not representation of who I am or who I want to be, you know. So yeah, shimmering, like if you're like a nervous person, you know, if you have tics, if you hold the pen and beating and hit the pen on the paper, if you have tics with your leg and you go like this, you know, these things, people notice them, and it just makes you look nervous, it makes you look uncomfortable, it makes you look unprofessional. This camera is today not my friend, they're more like enemies, honestly, because storage ran out again. I mean storage, memory. So yes guys, I thought these are tips which we all can benefit from. I'm not saying everybody is doing all of it at the same time, but we all are guilty at certain ways. I have a tick, which I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it annoys me so much, and I'm getting better, but still there. And the only possible way I know about it is from this camera, so I highly recommend you 2024 thing, do it now in January, is to take a video of yourself talking, walking, talking, eating as well, so you can improve your appearance. And you know, I personally believe we all want to be the best version of ourselves. I don't believe on being uptight. I am not uptight person, I'm very easygoing, but there are certain ways, right? There are certain things in life, like I call it the basic human manners. Some may think I'm being rude, but I don't know, that's what I like to call it. In this video, I didn't mean to make you be like the posh person. Like I'm speaking about you being aware of your tics and things like that, self-improvement. I'm not telling you to be uptight. Nobody actually enjoys to be around people who are too self-concerned. So yes guys, this is the second video of the year. I hope you enjoyed this talk, woman to woman. Anyway guys, I see you next week. Bye bye.